What's up, YouTube? So today I will visit some of the cultural aspects of Sweden. That is the need of not making small talk. See, from your country of origin, probably, for example, where I come from, I come from Uganda, and most especially before you reach your home, you've greeted 15 people. You've asked them how their day is. You probably had the latest rumor in town, and you know most of these people around you in the neighborhood, and you talk to them all the time. And you also make small talk once in a while with some people you do not know. For example, say, "Oh, it's so hot today. It's so sunny today." It's impossible. So in Sweden, perhaps you have noticed that people do not like to make small talk. See, the mere fact that people do not like to make small talk in Sweden shouldn't really scare you. Actually, people who live in Sweden are quite social if you initiate a conversation respectfully, of course, without impeding on their private space. Most of the times you'll meet people in school, even in libraries, or even in tram. If someone wants to talk to you and you also want to talk to them, you can strike up a small, light conversation, for example, about pets or about how the weather is. But this, of course, is not a very common phenomenon in Sweden, so people do not like to make small talk. And having lived in Sweden and seen the impact of weather, how it affects people's moods, and exactly how mostly people in sunny areas always too chatty, always, have like to make small talk, and basically are always greeting each other. And also having seen that during the summer, you've seen that people's moods change, and usually they will like to make more small talk because it's sunny and people are of course happy. But you shouldn't really be very, you know, as to why people are not making small talk in Sweden or why people are not talking to you. They don't actually mean anything, but they're just trying to protect their energy. As I mentioned previously, in the summer, if it's hot, but in the winter though, it's always so cold that when you wake up and the cold hits your face, you're already on E. In survival, you've seen when your fuel is almost on empty, so you're basically on survival mode. You're trying to protect your energy to go to work and to do another 8 hours at work. So you do not necessarily want to make small conversation on the way that this information that you're going to receive, you will have to process, and then you have to answer back. It always takes so much more energy from you. So the best thing to do is just to keep quiet, and keep going, and go about your day. And of course, the other reason is I've seen in most of the places where you want to make small talk, you're bound to release some information that you are not necessarily supposed to release if you keep on making unnecessary small talk. So I think mostly people in Sweden do not like to make small talk because they want to protect their privacy. There's some information that should not be private, should not be given to the public. You can't just tell anyone you don't know about your life because you do not really know them. So I've noticed that most people may not want to make small talk in Sweden because of that. And the other reason, of course, it's since it's not a culture and it is a norm. People in Sweden are very. Sweden is still majorly a very homogeneous country, and part of the Swedish culture is to try to respect people and do not, barge on people trying to ask them about how their day is, yet they do not even know you. So keep your head up and, follow your day and where you're going, and don't keep talking to people you do not know. Of course, if you are a new person, you'll be a little bit let down in your first months if you're in Sweden, and you'll feel so alone. But after you've lived in Sweden for quite some time, now when you travel to other places, or when you go back to country, now you're going to travel. You're going to struggle to make small talk, that's because now you're not used to it. And making small talk in other places you have traveled to just takes too much energy. And it's going to be so strange if someone walks to you and says, "Hi, what's up?" I mean, just because they want to say hi and they do not know you, you're going to feel like, why is this person greeting me? That is so weird. So that is a very, quite an interesting subject in Sweden. So I thought it is important to to let some of the people who are new in Sweden understand that it is not necessarily a negative thing that someone doesn't want to make small talk to you, and just go along with it. Do not force yourself to make small talk to people. As you go on with time, you will understand why it is important to save your energy, mostly in the winter time. And thank you so much for watching this video, and subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.